Have you ever looked at those old tires stacked up in your yard and thought, what am I going to do with these? You're not alone. We all have them. Tires that seem to pile up and take up space. But what if I told you that those tires could become something truly special? Imagine turning them into beautiful, functional features for your garden. Sounds impossible, right? Well, stick around, because today we're going to show you how to do just that. Today, we're sharing 7 genius and simple ways to upcycle those tired, old tires into stunning garden features that will bring charm, practicality, and even a bit of whimsy to your outdoor space. And the best part? You don't need to spend a fortune. These projects are all about being resourceful, having fun, and transforming what you already have into something new and beautiful. By the end of this video, you'll be looking at your tires with a whole new perspective. Trust me, you'll not only want to hang on to those tires, but you'll also be eager to dive right into these creative DIY projects. So, grab a seat, because we're about to turn your garden into something you've never imagined. Welcome to Golden Seniors Living, where creativity and fun meet simple living. Here, we share ideas that make your golden years more enjoyable, whether you're nurturing your garden, finding new ways to upcycle, or exploring ways to enrich your everyday life. If you're passionate about gardening, creating unique DIY treasures, or saving money while adding personality to your space, you're in the right place. I know gardening is more than just a hobby. It's a way to express yourself, reconnect with nature, and add beauty to your home. And let me tell you, I'm right there with you. Together, we'll explore simple, fun, and safe ways to make your gardening experience enjoyable and rewarding. And of course, we'll keep it environmentally friendly too, giving new life to something you thought was useless. So, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss out on our weekly tips and inspiration designed just for seniors. 1. Tire planter. You know, those tires that are just sitting around in your yard, collecting dust? Well, instead of letting them take up space, we're going to transform them into a beautiful flower bed that'll add a splash of color and life to your garden. It's easy, fun, and something you'll definitely be proud of. All you need is an old tire, some paint, and just a few basic tools. It's the perfect way to reuse something you already have, while creating a vibrant spot in your garden. Ready? Let's dive in. First things first, grab your old tire and choose a spot where you'd like it to go. Before we start planting, we're going to give it a fresh coat of paint. You can use any color that suits your garden. Whether you want to go with bright, bold shades, or something more subtle, the choice is yours. For this project, I recommend using non-toxic paint to make sure it's safe for the plants and the environment. You'll want to give it a good coat, covering the entire tire. Take your time and don't rush. Let the paint dry completely before moving on to the next step. Once your tire is dry and ready, it's time to get it in place. Find a sunny spot in your garden where your flowers can thrive. You'll want to make sure that your tire is easy to reach and that it gets enough sunlight, so choose a spot where the sun hits for most of the day. Once it's in position, it's time to fill it with soil. Be sure to use high-quality garden soil so your flowers have the best chance to grow and flourish. Now, I know gardening can sometimes be hard on your back, especially when you're bending over or squatting to plant. But don't worry, we've got you covered. To make this process easier on your body, elevate the tire on some bricks or cinder blocks. This will bring it up to a comfortable height, so you don't have to bend down too much. It'll make planting and maintenance so much easier on your back, and you'll be able to enjoy your beautiful flowers without any discomfort. If you're concerned about standing or bending for too long, consider using a garden stool or a chair to sit while working on the planter. This way, you can take your time, work at your own pace, and stay comfortable as you create your new flower bed. It's all about making the process as enjoyable and pain-free as possible. All right, if you're ready to give this a go, take a moment to grab your materials. Go ahead and gather your old tire, your paint, your soil, and whatever else you'll need for the project. This is your time to get creative and make something unique for your garden. Pause the video, gather your supplies, and when you're ready, we'll move on to the next step. 2. Tire herb garden. This one is perfect for seniors who love cooking with fresh, homegrown herbs. Instead of buying pricey pots or struggling with space, we're going to take that old tire and turn it into a vertical herb garden, making it easier for you to grow your favorite herbs right in your backyard. Imagine being able to step outside and pick fresh basil, mint, or rosemary right at your fingertips. It's not just functional, but it's also a beautiful way to add a personal touch to your garden. Let's get started. To begin, we'll start with a tire that you're ready to upcycle. First, you'll want to cut the tire along the side to give you a clean base. Don't worry, this is easier than it sounds. Once the tire is cut, simply stack it on top of another tire to create a vertical garden. Each tire will give you a new level to plant your herbs, making the best use of space. You can plant your favorite herbs in each layer: basil, mint, rosemary, thyme, or even lavender. For a creative twist, you can add your personal flair by decorating the tire. You can use colorful paint, maybe a cheerful red, or soft pastel colors to match your garden's theme. Or, if you like, you can use stencils to create fun designs. You're making this garden yours, so get creative with it. Now, one of the best parts about this tire herb garden is that it's so easy to maintain. Because the tires are elevated, it's not hard to access your herbs. Even if you prefer sitting in a chair or using a garden stool, you can easily reach each layer without straining your back. No more bending over too far or kneeling down. This vertical design makes gardening easy and accessible, so you can enjoy fresh herbs all season long with minimal effort. Can you already smell the fresh herbs? Imagine how they'll taste in your dishes. Fresh basil for your pasta, mint for your iced tea, and rosemary for your roast. Doesn't that sound amazing? Grab your supplies, an old tire, some paint, and your favorite herbs, and let's make this garden happen. Pause the video if you need to gather your materials, and when you're ready, we'll dive right into the next step. So, which one of these DIY projects are you most excited to try? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know which idea you're going to give a go, and feel free to share any gardening tips or tricks that you've picked up along the way. We're all in this together. And if you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us create more content just like this. It also lets us know we're on the right track and that these ideas are useful to you. Plus, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on future gardening projects and tips. 3. Tire swing. Now, here's a fun one that will bring joy to both young and old: a tire swing. Yes, you heard right. You might be thinking, a tire swing in my garden? But trust me, it's the perfect addition, especially if you have grandchildren who love to play outside. Even if you're not climbing trees, this swing can add a whimsical touch to your yard, giving it a playful, nostalgic feel. It's simple, it's functional, and it's going to add so much charm to your outdoor space. Whether it's for the little ones to enjoy or for you to sit on and relax, a tire swing can become a beloved feature in your garden. Before we jump into building the swing, let's talk safety. We want this to be fun and safe for everyone. First, make sure we're securing the tire correctly. If you're using a tree branch, ensure it's strong enough to support the weight of the tire and anyone who will use it. Ideally, choose a sturdy, mature tree that has thick branches. We'll also need some strong rope or chains to attach the tire, ensuring it's hung high enough for safety. Don't worry, I'll guide you through every step, showing you exactly how to make sure everything is securely in place, so you can rest easy knowing it's safe. Now, let's get into the details. You'll need strong, weather-resistant rope or chains for this project. Make sure the rope or chain is thick enough to hold the weight, something that can handle the stress of regular use. Once you've selected your hanging material, tie a secure knot. Or, if you're using chains, you can attach a carabiner for easy adjustment. Next, lift the tire and carefully hang it from the tree or another sturdy structure in your garden. Make sure the swing is at a comfortable height for sitting or for little ones to enjoy safely. I recommend testing the swing yourself before allowing anyone else to use it. Give it a good push to check if it swings smoothly and ensure it's hanging evenly. If everything feels stable, you're all set. This tire swing is the perfect way to add a touch of nostalgia and joy to your garden, and it's something the whole family can enjoy. It's a creative, playful way to reuse an old tire, And even if you're just looking at it from your porch or enjoying a gentle sway, it'll definitely bring a smile to your face. 4. Tire bird bath. Tires are such a great material for this because they're durable and weather-resistant, making them ideal for outdoor projects like this one. Not only will it add a calming element to your garden, but it'll also attract lovely wildlife, like birds, who will come for a drink or a quick bath. A tire bird bath is easy to make, and you'll be providing a much-needed source of water for local birds, especially in dry weather. Now, let's get creative. You can customize your tire bird bath however you like. Maybe you want to add a mosaic design around the edge, or paint the entire tire with bright, cheerful colors to match your garden's theme. Whether you go for a rustic look, a vibrant design, or a sleek modern finish, this project is yours to personalize. The beauty of this is that you can really make it fit your style, and it will be something that reflects your creativity. Here's how we'll make it. First, you want to choose a flat, level spot in your garden where your bird bath can be easily accessed by our feathered friends. Place the tire on the ground and fill it with a shallow layer of water. Be sure not to overfill, just enough, so that the birds have a place to splash around and drink. If you want to make it even more inviting for them, you can place some smooth stones or pebbles in the bottom of the tire. This will give the birds something to perch on while they drink or bathe. If you'd like to add an extra touch, you can create a small ledge around the tire for the birds to sit on, using small stones or tiles. This will allow them to feel safe and secure while they enjoy their bath. And if you're worried about the water getting dirty, you can easily clean it out by replacing the water every few days. How beautiful will this bird bath look in your garden? Not only will it provide a peaceful spot to sit and watch the birds, but it will also help support your local wildlife. Imagine the joy of seeing birds come and splash around while you relax in your garden. Let's make this serene spot together. Grab your tire, some water, and let's create this peaceful oasis for your garden's visitors. 5. Tire garden bench. Upcycling tires into a sturdy, stylish bench is a fantastic way to not only reuse what you have, but also to create a lovely spot to relax in your garden. Whether you want a peaceful place to enjoy your morning coffee, or a cozy corner to sit and admire your plants, this tire bench will give you just that. It's simple, it's comfortable, and best of all, it's a project that won't break the bank. Let's begin by stacking 2 or 3 tires on top of each other. You'll want to make sure they're aligned properly and stacked securely, so the bench is stable. You can either glue or bolt the tires together, depending on what tools you have on hand. If you choose to bolt them, use long screws or bolts to ensure everything is firmly attached. Once your tires are stacked and secured, we'll add the flat wooden seat on top. For this, you'll need a piece of wood that fits snugly across the top of the tire stack. Measure the width and length of the tires, then cut your wood to match. Once the wood is cut to size, place it on top of the stacked tires and secure it with screws. Make sure the seat is steady, and test it by giving it a gentle push to confirm it's secure before sitting on it. Now, let's make it extra cozy. You can add cushions or a throw blanket to the seat for that added comfort and charm. Choose fabrics that suit your garden style, maybe a bright, floral print for a cheerful vibe, or a soft, neutral color for a more relaxed feel. This bench is not just functional, but a beautiful addition to your outdoor space that you'll love to sit on. Another way to customize is to paint the tires. You can keep the look simple with a neutral color, or go for something bold and eye-catching. The more personal touches you add, the more it will feel like your space. Can you already imagine sitting here after a long day of gardening? Picture yourself relaxing, surrounded by the beauty of your hard work. Grab your materials and let's get started on this comfy garden bench. Pause the video, gather your tires, wood, and cushions, and when you're ready, we'll build this amazing bench together. 6. Tire water fountain. If you're looking to bring a peaceful, calming element to your garden, this is the perfect project for you. There's just something magical about the sound of water trickling. It instantly transforms your outdoor space into a relaxing retreat. And what's better than doing it with a tire? It's an eco-friendly way to turn something old into something absolutely beautiful and soothing for your garden. To begin, we'll need an old tire and a small water pump. The pump will circulate the water and make that lovely trickling sound. Start by selecting a flat spot in your garden where you want the fountain to be. Place your tire on the ground in that spot, and we'll start preparing it for the water feature. Next, you'll need to carefully place the pump in the center of the tire, making sure that it's stable and secure. If you're using a submersible pump, it will be placed directly in the water, and you'll want to position it so that it doesn't move around. Then, fill the tire with enough water to cover the pump's intake. Once your pump is in place, connect the water tubing to the pump. The other end of the tubing will lead to the edge of the tire, where the water will gently spill out. This will create a lovely cascade effect, filling the air with soothing sounds. The best part of this project is the sensory experience it creates. Imagine sitting in your garden, feeling the gentle breeze and listening to the calming sound of the water trickling over the tire. It's an instant mood booster. Not only does it make your garden look beautiful, but the sound can turn your backyard into a tranquil oasis, perfect for meditation, relaxation, or simply enjoying nature. If you'd like to add some flair, consider decorating the tire with stones or pebbles around the edges to give it a more polished look. You can also add some aquatic plants inside or around the tire to further enhance the beauty of your water feature. Can you hear the water already? How relaxing would it be to have this tranquil sound filling your backyard every day? Let's make it happen. Grab your tire, your pump, and some tubing, and let's get started on creating your very own tire water fountain. It's a fun, easy way to add serenity to your garden, and I know you'll love the result. Once you've created all these fantastic tire projects, it's important to make sure they stay in great shape. Check for any wear or tear, especially on the areas that get the most use, like the swing or the bench. If you've painted any of your tires, make sure to reapply the paint if it starts to fade or peel over time. This will keep your projects looking fresh and vibrant. Also, if you're using paint or any other materials around your plants or pets, always double-check that the paints are non-toxic, just to be safe. It's especially important when you're working around animals or grandchildren. The last thing you want is for your garden projects to cause any harm. Always use environmentally friendly materials when possible. One last thing, think about where you place your projects in the garden. If you have a favorite spot in your yard that gets lots of sunshine or a nice breeze, put your projects there. The best part about these tire creations is that you can move them around and place them wherever you want to enjoy them the most. Keep them near your favorite plants or in spots where you'll want to spend the most time, so they really enhance your outdoor experience. So, let's quickly recap what we've covered today. We've shown you 6 creative and simple tire DIY projects, everything from planters and swings to bird baths and fountains. These projects are not only fun, but they're also perfect for seniors who want to add a little personality and functionality to their garden without breaking the bank. Whether you want to make your garden more relaxing with a soothing water fountain or add some playful charm with a tire swing, these ideas are easy to do and will definitely make your outdoor space shine. Now it's your turn. Remember, your garden can be as unique as you are, and these tire projects are just the beginning. Don't forget to subscribe for more DIY garden ideas, tips, and inspiration. We've got so much more to share with you. Let us know in the comments below which project you're excited to try, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our next video. Thanks for watching, and happy gardening!